So we have yet another chair found on the side of the road. This one again was kept outside for a fairly long period of time. Right here in the joints you can see that there's some water damage that's started. You can see the sun has baked the varnish off here and started to crack the wood by drying it all out. And the other thing that was a big advantage for me was the sun also dried all the glue out. So this thing came apart. Each of these pieces here came apart by hand. I didn't have to do any kind of work whatsoever to get the glue to come apart. All of the hardware, luckily, is still there except for this one nut for this piece here. The chair was really wobbly. 3 or 4 of these pieces just fell off as I moved it from place to place. I could break this down even further, but I don't think I need to in order for cleanup and painting purposes. The stages on this are going to be taking the varnish off. I'm going to use the citrus stripper for that. Once I've taken the varnish off, we'll sand it down. Once I've got it sanded down, I'll hopefully have decided I've got 2 themes here that I'm going to go with. One of them is going to be a Halloween based theme, dark colors with witches and all the other different things that go along with Halloween. And the other one is almost the opposite but similar. It would be a sugar skull. The reason that it would be almost the opposite but similar is I was thinking sugar skulls with bright colors. Very similar to the last chair that I did, the Spanish style or Mexican style chair that you can see on my channel. With the bright colors, and then after I do the bright colors on everything, throw some sugar skulls on there. One on the seat, some on the back, different things like that is the theme. The other theme that I'm thinking of doing. This is going to be a long project, longer than the last couple of projects, the barbershop chair and the Spanish or Mexican style chair. Those 2 were really quick. They were one afternoon and they were done. This one is going to be like my Western style chair or my Southwest themed chair. It's going to take some time, some effort, and multiple filming sessions. So over the next few weeks in my spare time, I'll be walking through this and keeping you guys up to date. I hope you enjoy this video, and again, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and I'll remind you to do that at the end of this video. But please watch the whole video and watch all my other videos. Thanks very much. Overall, this project took me, between the filming of these 3 clips that you're currently watching and the 4th clip that you'll see here shortly, which is the completed project, about 20 months. As we all know, coronavirus took place in that time frame. That severely slowed down the hand painting of this project. I also seem to have lost some footage of my spray painting this project and getting it prepared to turn over to my friend who did the hand painting, and I want to apologize for that. It was pretty straightforward. I just used some white chalk paint and some pink chalk paint to spray paint the different parts that you'll see shortly. I did find that with the white spray paint, you had to be very careful where you set the project down and how you handle it, making sure your hands were clean, because it was very, very easy for any of the slightest bit of dirt that was either on your hands or the table where you set the project to transfer onto the white paint, which could at times make it very difficult to get that then cleaned. Once I turned this over, once I spray painted it and turned it over to my friend, he then painted it. That took the longest period of time because that's about when the coronavirus pretty much shut everything down for everybody. And I recently got the project back and I recently put it together, and then I covered the project, the paint and the hand painting, with a shellac like I do most of my projects. And at the end you'll see the result. I'm very happy with that result. I hope you enjoy the result, and I hope that this video is something that you enjoy. Unfortunately, I did not go into the detail of what I usually do on how I handled this project, but again, I do hope you enjoy it. And thank you for watching my videos, and please subscribe. So we have 90% of the sanding done here on this particular project, which I've decided to go ahead and do the sugar skull or the candy skull, whichever you choose. I haven't sanded these down yet because I don't have a really good way to do it that won't flatten these lines out. So I'm going to do it by hand as best I can, just to rough up this varnish and get it to where the paint will stick, and to give it a smooth finish that it doesn't have right now because of the sun-baked, weather-worn varnish that's on it right now. Hello, this is the completed project. Got it back from the friend who was going to be doing the painting on it. Put some shellac on it to cover it, and we have the finished project. I think it looks fantastic, and I can't wait to find it a new home. Hope you enjoyed.